PDP! Power to the people! Thank you. I now put the question on this motion for the expulsion of some officers listed 1 to 11, beginning with Edon Nelson Wike, Fayose, Senator Samuel Anyayu, Honorable Umar Bature, Adeyemi Ajibade, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Senator Mao, Honorable Austin Wachuku, Abraham Ama, George Dana, Chief Dan Obi, for the expulsion as per the motion raised ably by our elder statesman, citing our constitutional provisions as enumerated, that is Chief Olabode George, and ably seconded by my chairman, Mrs. Adamu Bunga. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you.
In our Constitution, Section 40, as amended, and are to be bound by its fundamental principles and aspirations as expressed in its Constitution. The mentioned above have committed various breaches of the party's constitution, including support and canvassing for votes for candidates of election, conducting illegal and parallel congresses, sponsoring litigations against the party, most recent of which suit number C ABJ CS 2120 dated 2025 between Honorable Austin Wachuku and others versus INEC and others seeking to stop the 2025 elective national convention for no just cause, contrary to Article 58, subsection 1 and subsection J of our Constitution. In that case, Senator Samuel Anyayu, Umar Bature, Kamal Din Adeyemi Ajibade ingloriously supported Wike and others to ensure that the 2025 National Convention did not hold. The party has completely lost its esteem, regard, and respect in the eyes of the public on account of despicable conduct of the former governor of Rivers State and these men he recruited to help him destroy the party, contrary to Articles 58, subsection 1, subsection B, and subsection I of our Constitution. I, Chief Olabode George, hereby move that this convention should expel this person so mentioned above from the People's Democratic Party. I so move.
Big shout out to PDP all over the country and all over the world for taking the bold step to actually expel and fire Wike and Fayose. These two persons gives me joy. Like this particular action from PDP has been long overdue. I guess they waited for the right moment. At the moment, Wike, does not have that strong political weight again. That weight that he used to have as a politician is no longer there because he has done a lot of things that a lot of Nigerians has actually turned their backs on him. So at the moment, Wike doesn't have that much relevance to say that PDP has a lot to lose. I mean, it is obvious that Wike, was just there to actually destroy PDP. And PDP, for me, waited for too long. They would have done this long ago. Probably last year or during that 2023 election or after that election, you understand, they would have done this because Wike at the moment has caused a lot of havoc. Wike at the moment has destroyed PDP to a certain length. At the moment, PDP has been left with no choice other than actually sacking them because I mean the way Wike looked down on PDP, always granting interviews, talking down on PDP, making it clear that if PDP dares to sack him, that PDP will fall. It was as if he was the only person in PDP and probably his leg and hands were the ones running the PDP. Imagine being a PDP member and still APC member, attending both APC meeting and PDP meeting. Fayose, on the other hand, is a failed politician. He was one time the governor of Ekiti State, if I'm not mistaken, and he was there. I think he ruled completely for 8 years and did nothing. And instead of trying to rebuild with the PDP, he joined forces with APC, praising the Bola Tinubu up and down. See, the one thing I've seen among these people is that they can't be trusted. All they have done is playing politics of where belle face now there them they face. You understand? It has always been like that. Now we'll talk more on this particular sack by this particular issue of PDP sacking Wike, Ambode, and other people there. I think there are about 11 of them that were mentioned in that particular video you just finished watching. And a big shout out to PDP for this courage because Wike has always been like he is the only one who has the power to control PDP, but all of a sudden PDP just took a bold step to actually prove it wrong that one tree cannot make a forest. Now Peter Obi, in this same video I'm going to be showing you guys, has also stress the need and the point for Nigerians to resist vote buying as regard to 2027 general election. He made it clear that selling your vote for 30,000 is like buying poverty for the next 4 to 8 years of governance. It is not even governance, it is criminality, just like what we are facing in this present administration. Now then, see, this issue, I think I should just let you guys watch the video. Take a look at the video from the beginning to the end. Stay tuned because after this, we'll still talk about this Wike issue. I mean, this is one of the sweetest news that I've actually heard, this evening or today as a whole because the bragging rights. I want to know the party that Wike is going to belong to at the moment. Where is he going to go to? Fayose and the rest. Maybe they will all go to APC. And this is just the beginning of the fall of APC because once the party is jam-packed, other people will leave that party to other places where they have opportunity. At the moment, there's no opportunity in the APC for new or fresh hands to actually come in. So this is actually a good news for other Nigerians out there who are seeking for relevance, trying to actually bring their ambitions, their political ambition to limelight. I tell you one thing, PDP will rise again if they put the right structures in place and ensure that they begin to include Nigerians in whatever they do. Now, a lot of people are saying one thing or the other regarding Labour Party former presidential candidate Peter Obi joining a PDP now that Wike is out of the party. This is actually getting interesting. Now take a look at the video first of all. Watch the video today and listen to what Peter Obi talk, and after which we'll talk about this issue, analyzing whether Peter Obi should actually join PDP now or better still remain in Labour Party. Share your opinion in the comment section, guys, and don't forget to stay tuned.
Vote buying on a scale of 20, 30,000, 15,000. The question I ask, for a young person who is unemployed, if he says he votes for 30,000, what is he going to be paid next month when there's no voting? By selling your vote, you're selling no school, no hospital, no job. You're selling away your future. And that is what is very worrisome. Other countries, even West African countries that are close us, we have observed the election. I didn't see this happening. So for you people who are journalists, you must complain. This must be stopped.
Your Excellency, you are not on the ballot in this election, but we know you belong to the Labour Party. We want to ask you what you think are the expectations of this election, especially as it has to do with your candidate, Dr. George Mohammed.
Well, for me, yes, you're right. I'm a member of the Labour Party, and I support the Labour Party candidate. But quite frankly, everybody that is involved with the election is my brothers, my sisters, and everything. I'm not in ballot. I've been governor 13 years ago, so I'm not in this. I'm strictly in Champions League of Nigerian politics and contesting to be president of Nigeria. So for people who are in first division, I wish them well, and I'm sure they will do very well. Whoever wins, let him serve the people. Nigeria needs service now. We need to pull our people out of poverty.
Has to do with your candidate, Dr. George Mohammed.
Well, for me, yes, you're right. I'm a member of the Labour Party, and I support the Labour Party candidate. But quite frankly, everybody that is involved with this election is my brothers, my sisters, and everything. I'm not in ballot. I've been governor 13 years ago, so I'm not in this. I'm strictly in Champions League of Nigerian politics and contesting to be president of Nigeria. So for people who are in first division, I wish them well, and I'm sure they will do very well. Whoever wins, let him serve the people. Nigeria needs service now. We need to pull our people out of poverty. Our people need to know that schools are working. It's no longer grandstanding. They need to use the hospitals, which is why we're supporting the nursing schools to be able to produce the manpower that is required for every village to have at least a primary health care where people can go to.
Okay, this election is a litmus test for the new annex chairman. In 2027, given your experience from what is happening currently in this governor's election, what hope do you have for 2027 general election?
The new annex chairman and tell him to look at what happened to his predecessors. All I can say to him is that the name and reputation his children will live in is a test. None of us will be in position forever. So it is important that while you're there, try and serve the people. Try and serve humanity, try and serve society.
Well, guys, just like you have heard Peter be making that statement, yes, because I think you listen to where he actually made some statement regarding the Anambra election that was just concluded, the governorship by-election, whatever they call it there, where Soludo was sworn in after all their magumago that they did, and Peter Obi reacted because a lot of people were saying that Peter Obi lost the election. Peter Obi never contested. Peter Obi only fielded a candidate, under the Labour Party platform, who came out and contested and did not win. So it was never Peter Obi who actually came out to actually contest. The fact that the person he brought out did not win does not mean that he has failed. This is the same Peter Obi that cleared the Anambra State under Labour Party. See, people know what they want. That is one thing you cannot take away. You understand? Once the time is right, the people will choose who they think deserve to become their leader. This one is for sure, is not negotiable. Now let's talk about this issue of Peter Obi, joining PDP rather. Now, a lot of people are of the opinion that this is actually a clear chance for Peter Obi to return to PDP because most of the opposition are out of the way. I don't know how this is actually going to play out, but at the moment, there's a lot of crisis in Labour Party, and ADC does not even seem to have strong ground at the moment. We are not even seeing what they are doing. You understand? Atiku is still ganging up, trying to, come and become the party bearer, a presidential candidate of the ADC, which is not what the Nigerian people want. At the moment, Nigerians are saying that Peter Obi remains the only candidate that they can trust, and ADC at the moment has shown their door open and saying that they are ready and willing to give presidential ticket to anybody from any part of the country, from any, whether south east or south or north and everywhere, anyone who emerges, will represent the party. This is something that Nigerians are not happy about. According to them, they should zone it to the south and not keep it open for both south and north. You understand? It's supposed to be zoned to the south because it is a southern turn to actually become the president of Nigeria, according to them. Now, this issue is still on ground, and nobody knows what is going to play out in ADC. So, Peter Obi going back to PDP, what does that really mean? Is it good for Peter Obi? Will this actually make sense? Me, I'm curious to know, because at this point, I can't really say, yes, Peter Obi should go or Peter Obi should not go. At the moment, I will not lie. Me, myself, I am totally confused. I don't even know where to say that Peter Obi should go at the moment. Either to remain in Labour Party, which is already filled with crisis. According to Peter Obi, when there was an interview he granted, he said that the present administration is sponsoring Vice, is sponsoring a lot of vices into different parties to ensure that their unity is not held or upheld. They ensure that they don't have oneness, they don't have one voice. Just like what is happening in Labour Party, where former Labour Party chairman Abure is parading himself as the Labour Party chairman and is using it to cause havoc and cause a lot of issues all over the country for Labour Party specifically. And we know who has inspired him to do this: Wike and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is obvious that Abure is working for this for APC against Labour Party, and I don't know why people are like this. Greediness has become one of those reasons why their loyalty is in doubt. But then 2027, Nigeria must decide. At the moment, INEC is refusing to register new parties, which is another big concern for former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. Either he will leave and join another political party, we are yet to find out. But until then, 2027 remains a mystery. Peter Obi, I don't know, but you guys should let me know in the comment section where you think he should go to from now on. Well, guys, so much you can take on this for now. Don't forget to smash the like button, share this video, and also, like I said earlier, drop your opinion regarding these issues on these two videos you have just watched. I want to see you guys commenting and actually telling me your mind. Also, tell me what you think about PDP sacking Wike and other people who has been, havoc, causing confusion in PDP. Do you think this is a new era for PDP to rise, or do you think they're actually going to fall more and more because they have removed some certain heads in their party? What do you guys think regarding this move by PDP? Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button, share this video, and also see you on my next videos, guys.